Hey guys, how's it going? Today we are going to be playing some more Hearthstone Ungoro expansion. So I went ahead, disenchanted some of the cards that I don't need anymore, disenchanted some of the cards that I really didn't care about, and I went back and got rid of some of the cards that I kind of liked but are wild now. Anyway, I currently have 8,210 Arcane Dust, which is more than enough for two legendaries and then some, so we're going to go ahead and pimp out our priest. And then after that, we'll leave any of the dust for other stuff that I want for um, actually getting my ideal paladin all gold, and then keep working on that, and then swap over and start working on my warriors some more, because I got my priest done, almost gold. Got my paladin done. Got to start working on getting him gold. And then I have my hunter that I'm working on. And then as soon as I'm done with hunter, I'll be swapping over to rogue. And I'm thinking after that I'll end up doing something else. But I do have the druid class, which I haven't used. I've been saving it still to use, go through like all 60 levels with every single battle I do being recorded. I'll end up doing that at some point, but yeah, I haven't actually played as druid. I think I played one match by accident, not realizing it, and then quit out, and that was like way back when they still had the classic ones that you could just choose from by default. You had your custom, and then you went back and grabbed the other ones. Anyway, currently, let's see, Death Rattle and all cards. Whoops, standard cards. Duh. Alright, so we have no priest Death Rattle cards. And what do we have for regular Death Rattles? Oh no, if we turn off crafting, there we go. We've got absolute crap for Death Rattles. We've got the Runic Egg, but we need golden ones, so making a Death Rattle deck, not sure that's going to work out so great, so we'll just head back, look at the straight up Ungoro ones. So now we've got ones that we need to fill in. So we've got a few open spots in our priest deck, and there's probably some that are going to be a little bit better. So we need 7 Death Rattle minions, probably more, because we want to complete the quest and be able to get Amara, Warden of Hope. If I go over here real quick and find her, she's down farther. I'm an idiot. Amara, Warden of Hope. She is a 5-cost 8/8 with Taunt, and she sets your hero's health to 40, which is, if you're at 1 health, you get up to 40 health, that's your new max health. If you're at 30 health, you go up to 40 health, that's your new max health. So she's going to be very useful. I would like to be able to make a full Ungoro quest deck. Not sure how well that is going to work out. The other legendary that we have an option for is Lyra the Sun Shard, which is whenever you cast a spell, add a random priest spell to your hand. So her, coupled with a Radiant Elemental, can be really good, and then I have all of my spells and stuff to use. I'm not sure Death Rattle and Lyra are going to work very well, because this is going to be like 10 minions that I've got to make Death Rattle, and then we've still got Lyra, who has the spells and everything like that. If there were spells that were like discovered Death Rattle minion or something like that, that would be great. But yeah, she's right there, Lyra's Sunshard. I don't know why I bothered looking over here. I can see them right here. I'm an idiot. The only reason I needed to look there was because if I wanted to like click on see uncraftable cards, I think then it would show me. Maybe if I turn off golden cards. Will it not show me the normal? Yeah, it doesn't show me. Weird. It says include uncraftable cards. I would assume that would include the uncollectible cards, but it doesn't. It just shows the uncraftable ones. So anyway, if we were to go the Death Rattle route, what would we need? We would need the Death Rattle minions. Okay, so we need 7 of them. There is Death Rattle, copy a card from your opponent's deck and add it to your hand, which is then a 1-cost 1/1 towards the quest. So that card would most certainly end up being worth it. There's no issue with that because I would also get another card from it. This is Taunt, give a random friendly minion 1/1. Not the best for the token, and then if the Death Rattle doesn't actually end up working, but I guess the Death Rattle is just to count towards the quest anyway. Not the best one there. Otherwise, we've got Devilsaur Eggs. We've got Volatile Elemental. After you summon a minion, trigger its Death Rattle effect. That's not that important. We've got Death Rattle, add 2 1/2 elementals to your hand, and then those also would count towards any elemental stuff that I want later. The Egg Napper is summon 2 1/1 raptors. The problem I have is that the 3-cost Death Rattle cards are a little bit more expensive, and then, I mean, it's just setting your hero's health to 40, so I can't expect it to carry me through a whole lot. It'll just be a really good heal, and then increased maxed health by 33%. So if we were going to do that, we would still need some really effective Death Rattle cards. So that would be the Crystalline Oracle. So there would be 2 there. And then the Devilsaur Eggs might be useful. Being able to give minions taunt next to them would be good. Let's go ahead and turn off Ungoro specifically and see other ones. So, we need to find more to craft. Death Rattle. These are Death Rattle cards are expensive. Dang. Otherwise, we've got all of these ones over here. So we've got the Runic Egg, which is Death Rattle, draw a card. Got Blood Mage Thalnos. He's, what is he? Is he standard? He's classic. Or is it? Yeah, there's the, ooh. It's got all the wild sets in there. Sorry, basic and then classic, yeah. So when I say standard, I mean, the classic ones. Right, so Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to all minions. That actually might be kind of good because that would then do damage to like my Runic Egg and stuff. Well, let's see. If we got that one, we'd have 5,000, which would then be 12 cards that we could make that are just the regular white rarity ones. So, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and make the leap for this? I mean, it's either that or we can do the Lyra, the Sunshard one, but she's just a 5/3/5, so she would be an easy kill. I don't know how much help she would actually be in that situation. Discover a minion that costs 8 or more and summon it. How many 8 or more Death Rattles are there? There's 2 here, and those are legendaries. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and awaken the Makers. Alright, so we've got the quest, summon 7 Death Rattle minions, and it gives us Amara, Warden of Hope. And when I click off of this, I can no longer undo it. Looks like we have awakened the Makers. Alright, so then we're immediately going to go ahead and create a couple of these, which are actually twice as expensive as the other ones, but these are going to be some of the most useful Death Rattle cards that I'll have. So now we've got our 2 Crystalline Oracles. And then Death Rattle, copy a card from your opponent's deck and add it to your hand. It's the same thing. What is this one from? Whispers of the Old Gods, so it's recent. Taunt and Death Rattle. I'm not too sure on that yet, so we need 5 more. 5 times 400. Alright, so then we've got a little bit more we can spend on rares, and then the rest of it we're pretty much just going to want to have otherwise. So if I'm using the Death Rattle cards to go towards the quest, I also want them to go towards something else. So this gives me copies of cards from my opponent's class. I want to make sure that my Death Rattle cards I have either give me something good or are like draw a card. So anyway, let's go to the Angora real quick. Were there any that I wanted? We can get the Igneous Elemental. Add 2 1/2 elementals to your hand. Summon 3 1/1 Murlocs. Not that great for my class. We can do the Devilsaur Egg. It's a 5/5 Devilsaur rather than a draw a card. And it's straight summoned. Might be kind of good. Here, let's create him. Alright, so that's 3 that we have now. We need at least 4 more. Alright, so we no longer have enough for another legendary. Let's go ahead and actually let's check, because it'll pretty much be playing off of this class. So that's that's 3 1 costs we've replaced. And then a 3 cost. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and get an Igneous Elemental. So then we're at 4, which is about halfway of where I want to be. So actually, if we get 5 more common ones, we'll be all good. Or we should be all good. Whoops. Standard. Alright. What do I want? I want cheap ones. For the most part. 4, 4, 2, draw a card. Corrupted Hailbot, Spawn of N'Zoth. Alright. So I'm thinking... I never even used the Leper Gnome before it ended up getting... not nerfed. There we go. Before it got nerfed. Still might be alright. You know what, just for the hell of it, let's make a Runic Egg. And then we'll nab a Leper Gnome. What else are we going to end up wanting? Get a Harvest Golem. 3 costs ones. Maybe? I still want them to be cheaper. Why don't we get this one? It's a 1/2/2, restore 4 health to each. If I'm playing more defensive, this is going to help me more than it's going to help him. Alright. And then, what else do we want? Let's see, if we chuck out a Zealous Initiate and it doesn't die right away, and then chuck down a Runic Egg, we can then kill our Zealous Initiate and get Runic Egg and attack, and then the Runic Egg has to die and give me a draw card. Fuck it, we'll get a Zealous Initiate. And we need 1 more. We don't have a 2 cost. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy minion. Or Death Rattle, draw a card. Why don't we get a Loot Hoarder? I've never used him. Alright, so we've got deals damage, heals, draws a card, gives increase, draws a card, summons, adds 2 things to my hand, and I think that's going to end up being it. And why don't we just make a deck that absolutely sucks? Why not? because that's what we were heading towards anyway. Alright, let's grab Anduin real quick. Awakening. What are these? Awaken the Makers, Mistress of Mixtures, another one. A Blood Mage Thalnos. Another Loot Hoarder. Couple, or two more, two Volatile Elementals. Choose a friendly minion, summon a 1/1 copy of it. Yeah, I guess that would end up giving me another Death Rattle. But that's a Barnes. Summon a 1/1 copy of a minion in a deck. The Infested Tauren that I was looking at, the Shifting Shade. Yeah, it's just all tons of Death Rattle crap. And then N'Zoth, of course. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legendaries in that deck? Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. Alright. What is Classic Priest? What am I missing anyway? Okay, it's just a ton of classic cards that don't... Yeah, I don't have a Prophet Velen anymore. I once had a Prophet Velen. But then I didn't because I was doing gold stuff. Alright. So we'll go ahead and get all of our Death Rattle gold cards. Go ahead and disenchant these just cuz. Alright. Now, that's what we have. We got 7 1 costs, 1 2 cost, and 2 3 costs. It's quite expensive here. What are we going to do this? Awakening. Alright, now let's go ahead and take off the Death Rattle. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and make our priest deck. Doesn't matter if we have... Actually, if I had one less Crystalline Oracle, we could make this a Cabal deck too. A Cabal Awakening deck. Might be pretty sweet. We could try that, but I mean, I only have so many other ones, so if I get rid of those two, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Death Rattles. Could use some more Death Rattles. Actually, if I have the Crystalline Oracle and I play that, then I can go ahead and play another one. So I could I could make a Cabal deck. What are we going to do? We got that one, and that one, that one, that one, that one. Get Raza, Holy Nova, Mind Control. What don't I have 2 of? Or what don't I have 1 of? Did I grab this one? No. 11 1 costs, so I need stuff that isn't 1 cost anymore. Alright, then we'll get away from the 1 costs. Wasn't there 2 costs that I wanted? Or do I have it? Could have swore there was a 2 cost on Goro that I wanted. Where is it? Destroy a pirate. Guess there isn't. Maybe I was a little bit confused. Anyway, we'll go back to standard cards and get out of crafting. So, what do we need? We need 2 costs, a couple 2 costs, 4 costs maybe, and then maybe another higher one. So we get a Beckoner of Evil in there, a Twilight Geomancer. There's a Pantry Spider over there. Take one of them. Kazakus. Did I chuck Raza in? Oh yeah, he was in the priest. Alright, then what do we got? We need 2, 4... Actually, with my Cabal deck, I usually have problems late game. Chucking a Hogger. I don't know if I have anything that would help with the effects of that. Oh, hey, and then a Shattered Sun Clerk, because the Shattered Sun Clerk can give my Runic Egg. And then also my... Was it my Devilsaur egg? Where is that? What was it? Oh, it was a 3 cost, right? Where is it? Devilsaur egg. Yeah. So then, if you played an elemental last turn, adapt. I mean, I have elementals. Okay, so what do I need? I need a 2 cost. We give the Taunt and Poisonous. Use the Stubborn Gastropod. Maybe might be kind of nice to use on some really big guys. And then don't need to adapt my Murlocs. There we go. We'll use my Cabal Chemist. Alright, so we've got... Why don't we change this to Raz's Awakening? Because we're going to awaken the Makers, and we've got our Raza. Fucking love Raza. He's amazing. Alright. Let's go ahead and try out our deck then. Jesus, I spent 20 minutes mulling over cards. Alright, Raza's Awakening. Let's go ahead and play some standard ranked. Only need 5 more and then he'll be gold. And then with Tyrande, we also have the golden hero power that she'll get once I get it. I got some orange juice. Or TR. How do you open up the entire thing? There we go. Question mark. Oh, one thing. Your deck can only include 1 of these, and it's automatically in your mulligan no matter what. So, you don't need to worry about waiting for a 1-cost card. You can get your quest going, and then end your turn. So, you never have to worry about, do I have a 1-cost card? Which actually reduces the need for having so many 1-cost cards. Quest, play 7 taunt minions. Alright, let's do this. Come on, Bria. Can you play your taunt minions before I can play my death rattles? Probably, because I mean I've only got 9. Unless he's got some death rattles and I managed to steal some. I've stolen lots of death rattles before. I mean, if the card is in the game, I've probably stolen it before and then ended up playing it. I've had a lot of really weird combinations playing as priest and stealing cards from people. Like, there will be times when I essentially just become the other person's deck because of the cards that I happen to steal. Alright, looks like I'm starting off. 1 out of 7. Bring it on. QQ Kachu. Back to the big old blue. Alright, so what are we going to do? We're going to hit him twice. And then the death rattle doesn't matter. Alright, restore 12 health to a friendly character. Cool. Honestly, there was one fight I had. Who was it that I was playing against? It was Jaina. And they did their quest, I think. Or no, they didn't do their quest. But I would have won had I actually completed my quest. They ended up conceding, though. So it didn't even get down to the point where I was worried about losing. There we go. Now it activated. And then we'll just smack you. As I said before, I've never really played around with Death Rattle too much. There we go. Good thing I saved my Shadow Word because that guy's gone now. So Even though it's a little bit of a waste of 1 damage, I'm going to have to use her to destroy him just so I can heal her up all the way. Alrighty then. Get him out of the way. Alright. And then he might do something that damages all these guys. Just in case that happens, we'll check out the Runic Egg because that'll give me a draw card. So we're both 3 into our 7, and he's definitely more prepared than this than I am because, I mean, even I would be ready to do a taunt deck right away. I had to actually create all of these Death Rattle cards. Just because I didn't have any golden Death Rattle cards. And I can't remember ever having broken any down either. Alright, then let's go ahead and Thought Steal. Deal 3 damage to all damaged minions. Ooh, okay. So if we do that, and then do that, then we'll take out that guy. Cool. This fish. Alright, that's the first time I've ever used that one. Alright, we'll check down an armor smith. I just wanted to hold on to the little flame elemental guys a little bit longer. Oh, look at them, they're so cute. Aww. It's nice having the golden thought steals and mind visions because you can steal gold versions of everything. So I've been set up with a golden ash bringer and then all sorts of different cards from classes that are not priest. I'm just looking at the little Cheeto guy. These guys are now Cheetos. That's what I'm calling them. Alright, so he's 2 ahead of me. Alright, here we go. We'll get you out there. Alrighty then. And then, what do I want to do? We'll give you more health. So then you have 6. Should I double your health or not? Let's double the health. Screw it, I don't know who else I would double their health for. Alright, we'll go ahead and heal her up. And then we'll keep my armor smith because he's either going to attack it or I'm going to keep gaining armor. Oh, that sucks. Did I put an inner fire in this deck? I hope I did. If not, I was an idiot for not doing that. Has +2 attack during your opponent's turn. That's cool. Well, I mean, stole it, gave me 3 armor, and wasted 2 of his slams. Or what is that? Is that slam? Yeah. Ooh, shut up. Alrighty then. Let's... Okay, so you can take him out no matter what. Let's do a mind vision real quick. See what we get. We get a fiery war axe. Sweet. Alrighty then. What am I doing then? Let's get you there. Alright. Deal 3 damage to all damaged minions. And you have 6 health, right? You had 3 health, you have 6 health. Now I'm doing damage to your minions. Yeah! Look at that. And then we'll summon our Cheetos. Just because I want my Cheetos out there. And I'll punch you in the face with your own axe. I've stolen fire war axes loads of times. Oh, what's great is when you get to steal like was it Tyrion Fordring who's got that Ashbringer? Like they chuck him down, like yes, he's gonna save me. He's just like nope. Oh crap! What is Sulfurous? Oh yeah, it's the yak or the mace. I hate that thing. I got destroyed by the last guy I fought that summoned one of those. Give a minion +2 health. Do that. Give it to him. And then draw a card. Take control of an enemy minion with 2 or less attack. Wait, was this one? Whenever this minion deals damage, gain that much armor. Or whenever friendly minions take damage, gain armor. Okay, so I can kill him with 3 hits. Could steal you. Alright, we're going to steal you. And then do that. And then we'll save my little Cheetos from their deaths that they would have gained otherwise. So I'm gaining half as much armor as him, but now that's gone. And I know my Cheetos still love me. I kept them alive. And then we'll go ahead and heal up my Talent Priest. Just so that he doesn't have 1 health. Also, internet connection is not great, so at some point I might just end up timing out while recording. Let's see, it's 11 at night. I made pizza like an hour and a half ago. It was delicious. It was chicken Alfredo. Thank you. Ooh, loot hoarder. Taunt and poisonous. Well, we're gonna do fucked up. We're not doing that. We're doing no, yeah, we're doing that. Are we? What are we doing? I don't even know. What the fuck was it? Yeah, we're doing that. And then we'll sacrifice our Talon Priest. Alright, then we'll keep our Cheetos alive. We'll summon a Loot Hoarder. And my Stubborn Gastropod. Oh, I was just thinking I might end up getting destroyed before I actually get to summon her. But as long as I can go ahead and get my guys down and get her onto the field, she'll bring me back up to 40 health. So, of the 14 cards in my deck, 4 of them are Death Rattle. No, my Cheetos! Damn it. He killed my Cheetos. Deal 3 damage to all damaged minions, and that gives you another card. You're working through your card draws faster than I am, bro. Oh, please use your hero power and hit my chemist. I was gonna say Talon Priest again. Not Talon Priest. Damn it! He was too smart. Taunt, Battlecry, Adept. I think the Ornery Direhorn was one of the ones that I kept for him. Ooh. Liquid Membrane. I feel icky. Alright. And then I still have my Greater Healing Potion, which I can go ahead and chuck on myself, should I get down that low. Just need 1 more Death Rattle card, and then I'll have my first Awakened. I also haven't got my Raza yet. It's unfortunate. Take that 2 damage, bastard. I can't even take it out with my spell. Because he gave it its fucking shroud. Woo! Ching! Dun dun! Amara, the Warden of Hope. I think I should hang on to her. Yeah, we're gonna hang on to her. We'll use her to heal. Alrighty then, there we go. Check that out for you real quick, you fucker. We can try to run him out of cards, I suppose. He's got more in his hand, though. Because he's got 6, I've got that. I've got 3 more cards than him. We've got equal cards right now. And he's got a much better hero power than I do. A 6/9, I might have to save my pain, my death for that. I was going to say pain. Yeah, no, it's not the pain yet. And he can't take it out with that fuck unless he's got something to buff it. Yep. Owie. Do I have anything? Don't think so. Alright, now do I want to heal myself? Or... because I can get closer to 0 and then use her. You know what? Screw it. Just so I can get her down. What's her animation when she gets summoned? Sweet. Alright. And then... his fucking hero power. Honestly, his is better than mine. That's OP as hell. Being able to do 8 damage every single turn from that, and then mine is I just get the health buff. I get a heal too, but I mean, it's ridiculous. What is that anyway? It's a 3/1/5. It's a 3/3/5. Actually, a pretty good card. Well, alright, what do I got? Copy. Sure. Now he either destroys it and gives me a card from his deck, or he chances using his hero power and wasting 7 damage. Wasting 8 damage, really. Because that's 8 that's not hitting me, and then he's still got to get... or yeah, then he would be able to hit me still. But it'd be a waste to do that first. Taunt, Battlecry, deal 2 damage to all other minions? Hells yes! Summon something with 2 health, bitch. I forget, did I get Raza? Don't think I did. Fuck. There's Kazakus. He's coming out to play. Alright, we'll chuck you down real quick. Kazakus will come help me out in a minute. So how many end games do I have then? I mean, I've got her, which isn't exactly an end game, but it's a huge buff. Aha, hit me. Yes. That's a good thing, because I've got him out there still. He's out there defending me. Alright, so... ooh, we can do that. That we can do. Thank you. You get the fuck out of here. Alright. Now. That's an end game too, I suppose, but it's just stealing a minion. Hopefully he'll try to do that 6/9 soon and I can get rid of it. Can't get rid of that, though. Alright, Kazakus. Come help me out. Deal 6 damage to all minions, sure. Deal 8 damage. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Alright, we'll heal you just in case he has another one of these fucks. And then we'll chuck you down. Little devilsaur egg. Good! You deserve it, fucker. Summon that 6/9. Unless it's right there, it's in your hand. No, don't do that. That's not good for you. Problem is that if I use my Kazuka's potion, I can't use anything else, and if I'm down to 8, he can just take me out with that. Honestly, not an ideal potion. But we should be fine. Alright, so if I do 6 damage to all minions, if I kill him and then do 6 damage to all minions, it'll summon that, and then I do 8 damage directly to him. Alright, so do you. Then we'll do 8 damage to you, kill all of them, and I have a 5/5. Alright, he's down to 16 health, I'm down to 12 health. As long as he can't deal 4 and then use his power on me, I'm good. Problem is that I only have 2 cards left in my deck. Raz is in there. Fuck, he's gonna kill me. Watch him have the Arcanite Reaper. Nope. Not yet. He's gonna destroy that. I realize that. Alright, we gotta heal me. And Raz is our last card. Well, I'm pretty sure we lost. We had to have lost because I've got Raza. You can kill him, and then either hit me or hit that. And then Raza's not going to do anything for me. Yeah, put Raza out there. He's not going to... Nope. Yeah, there's Raza. And there's the 6/9 I was waiting for. Raza, you let me down. You let me down, bro. Yep. There's a loss for you. Ooh, 40 more coins. Let's go open another Ungoro pack. Just for the hell of it. Open. Whoops. We need to buy it first. Right. Ungoro pack. Buy. Yay. Open. Gross. Fuck you.